Steals whisper secrets as they turn. Every bolt and screw of life they learn. In the heart of darkness, lanterns gleam. Red dragons, ancient our dream. In a world that sparks the dragon's home, laborers of metal sections wrist. In the red dragon's world we can exist. Twilight glow through the gears and cogs where rivers flow. City of the future pulsing bright underneath the stars of endless night. Red dragon industry rise and roar with your heart of flame forevermore. Ironclad paths where legends dwell in the furnace deep where stories swell. Steals whisper secrets as they turn. Every bolt and screw of life they learn. In the heart of darkness, lanterns gleam. Red dragons, ancient our dream.
Up. Need to
There's
go and
Big
open that
Jim.
again.
Damn. Oh, Big Jim dead? Honestly, though,
Oh, here's Amber.
damn.
They did kill each other.
Oof. So to explain to chat, considering that we have 7 minutes, we've been live for 7 minutes. They're playing Crime Scene Cleaner, quote unquote, playing it. They're just kind of chilling at this moment, and they just found people. So
Do we have to kill him? It all depends on him. I don't know, boss. Does he have what it takes? Let's see. Oh,
And that was likely talking about.
Kowalski. You good?
I'm gonna take
Oh.
that angle of his neck as a no.
Strike.
is it like upside down and in his chest? Wait, what?
Did he- Is that supposed to be a Hitman reference?
Do with it what you want, but please don't bother me again. I want to move on from this mess.
Is that Agent 47?
I mean, it was a bald man.
Yeah, he's the
His
hidden
suit.
assassin. Hidden. Oh, I gotta see this. Hold on.
He doesn't have a fucking barcode on the back of his head, does he? No.
He's got a QR
His
code.
QR code.
It's another Rickroll, I swear.
I wonder what this one says.
Am I really gonna do this?
Yeah, yes, you are.
You know what it is
I
already.
got it. Don't worry. I'll get Rickrolled this time.
If you can, that is. This thing's hard to do.
Move your mouse. Oh, what the fuck? Or is that my mouse? That's fucking my mouse. What am I doing?
Got a step stool you can put him on?
This is as closest as I can get.
Can't crouch.
He is.
Put
He
him on a
can't go
table
prone.
somewhere.
Hold on. See if I can do something about the settings. Graphics.
I don't know if making the
No, I don't
texture.
think there is.
I don't think upping the texture quality is going to help. It's
I-
probably just another Rickroll.
Figure this out.
Probably, but kind of want to check. The crime scene cleaner is not responding. Thank you. Wait
Oof.
for responding.
Oh, great.
Oh, that's what you get for putting it to ultra textures.
I guess it shouldn't crash. It should be fine, but keyword shouldn't. Game, come on, man. Are you struggling? The game is struggling.
The game is chug-a-lugging. Oh,
Struggling. Actually, that
Oh, that does improve the QR code.
does improve the QR code.
Got it.
There's so much data on it, though.
It opens up to the game in Steam.
Actually, damn.
It just opens up the crime scene cleaner, or
Yeah, it just opens up to the game page in Steam.
That what
that's
does, huh? That's
Yep.
pretty cool.
that's funny.
That's very.
On the nose.
Uh-huh.
That's a very meta joke.
Oh God, what the heck? Happy,
Yeah. All right.
how you doing, bud?
Could have been better. Oh,
I
well,
wonder if her top is like that because it's a Kill Bill reference.
most definitely. Big Jim.
Howdy, howdy,
Oh,
howdy.
you're fucking heavy. Oh, he is.
Welcome to the
actually.
family, bud.
You walk slower. Obviously, I can still sprint, but
I'm good. I'm still waking up, but I'm good. Like, I got food, I got
You
drink.
still sprint, but
Those
you
guys are
can
playing Crime
tap.
Scene Cleaner, and we're just waiting for it to start.
it's so funny. All right. Yeah. All right. Give me this.
So, you get to chill with us while we wait for everybody to fully
Can
get
reset the
into
pins?
things. Huh?
I was asking Robert if he could reset the pins.
Ah, I didn't catch what you said beforehand, so that's why I was like, huh?
How did he die? How
That
did
guy's crushed.
who?
Someone must have
crushed?
found.
Is that a Koa?
The holes on his back match the size of the pin.
I know,
setter.
but for that to work, he
Wait.
was prone, lying here. Somebody had to sneak up behind him and lower it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Someone out-assassined the assassin.
it's legally distinct Agent 47. He's not that skilled.
Why is it saying you're a first-time chatter?
Because funny joke.
Koa,
No
haven't you been
cardboard
here
box
before?
has the Eons logo. For the
Probably
wooden
Scott
box.
Panther. Bitch should
Gymless group?
He'll handle it. Gymless group. Yeah, but Jim wants to make a deal. He's too soft. What's your angle? As long as she's alive, she's a threat.
Huh, fair enough.
Say, like,
I'm
"Go
doing
this
good, though.
way,
How you
we'll
doing,
get
Koa?
a chance. +1. Not a bad idea. Okay, so they... Yeah,
So he was right to be paranoid.
very much so.
Is that like a hammer or something on the
He
bed
was
over there?
very much right to be paranoid.
Do not know.
Thing is, though... Huh. Oh, hello. You are what I needed.
Well, there was
Yay.
very specific people that were innocent.
We're just waiting for the
They
DM to be
didn't.
ready, which he's good to take his time. He's in Crime Scene Cleaner. We're not upset about this. We get to chill.
No, I'm just moving shit around right now because I'm just taking a preliminary look. I usually do that on these games and come back to it later.
Yeah, well, we do have 2 new viewers in my chat. If you guys want to introduce yourselves, that's up to you. They know me. So,
Oh, look, chaos.
Hey.
hey Chaos, how you doing, bud?
Duh.
Oh, yeah, no, I hear you. We got...
And also, how many times do I have to tell you, don't message me on Steam, especially if you see my thing was red.
Oh, I was actually just trying to get your attention.
I was trying to sleep.
Yeah, I get that. I do get that. I should not be... yeah. I'll actually see if there's a shark thing for you there, Koa. I don't mind that. But yeah, the stream avatars thing is down in the panels. So if you want to go and change that, that's up to you, bud.
Kowalski.
But for Koa and Happy, I think Happy knows Chaos.
Yeah, Happy knows me, Koa knows me.
Yeah. So you guys know Chaos, you know me. I don't know how many of the other happy motherfuckers that are in chat you guys know, but let's at least start with the DM. So, Robert, if you want
Add
to introduce
insult
yourself.
to the slander.
Well, there's one more evidence in here.
Eh, are you on phone, Koa, or are you on a not a really decent laptop, but an okay laptop? Because if I remember correctly, you were on console when I was talking to you. So
Should be on that.
messaging on mobile. Okay, on mobile, there's a
Fortnite on your phone?
fuck off.
Hey, bro, you got games on your phone?
Okay, you two. There should be a little box when you tap on the screen that says stream avatars, or looks like a S and an A when you tap on your screen. There
That's
should be like a
evidence?
small box. Because I know you can't see panels on mobile. I just don't know where the box is when you tap on the screen.
Okay, not really what I would classify as evidence, but you do you.
Uh,
All right. So who goes in the truck dead last?
Ladies first.
I would put her in dead last, but that's me.
well, then
You can't even throw Jim as far.
Him's big.
That's an attention to detail and a half. All right.
you know what? Considering that Robert is kind of focused on what he's doing.
Oh no, I'm done. I'm done. I'm hopping out now.
Okay, well, you're the first to introduce yourself. Have fun.
Welcome. I am the DM. That's it.
Otherwise known as the administrator.
That's it. That's literally all I could help you out there. Like you
No,
say-
you're good. You were just supposed to introduce yourself. That you wanted to introduce yourself as that. That's where we're gonna put it.
Destiny, hi.
Declan Drizzly Cream.
Ah,
You can introduce yourself.
I'm the engineer from TF2.
Stop teleporting bread.
No. Go away.
Gez,
Right. What?
your turn.
No.
Are you sure?
If you don't, I'm gonna say something. He's the stupid squawky fucker.
Nah, that's
He's
good.
not. He's not
good.
stupid, but
He's the fallen angel of the crew.
yeah.
Fine. He's a battle savant, and that's it.
Yeah, which is freaking funny.
Savant. Really?
Yeah,
You call it savant? Okay.
A battle savant because it's an idiot savant. He's really good at fighting. That's about it.
Yeah.
All right.
Said there is no sharks.
His
Yeah, I
familiar
gotta go
thing
find
with
that,
all
and then I'd
sorts of
have to
shenanigans.
restart thing. I'll
He's
do
the
that after.
familiar.
Yeah, he's the
Uh-oh.
familiar to the familiar.
Let's not talk about that, okay? Why do you think Freda doesn't hang around? Why do you think Freda doesn't hang around?
Hey, Chaz.
Oh, why did you warn me there were speed bumps in the road?
Oh man, looks at the road. There's speed bumps on this
I
road.
okay, so the one that said they're the TF2 engineer, you just got memed on. Also,
That's Declan's.
I have done nothing but teleport bread for 3 days. Is what Koa said.
You know the speed limit for those speed bumps is 130 kilometers an hour, right? Like,
Don't just don't hit them, five head. All right, so
And
people.
I think the
Magic Man
last two are Lucy and our Pony Feline, aka Shia.
Cat Person Shia, and Time Lady Lucy.
If you want to do a little blurb of yourselves, go ahead.
No.
Yeah.
You know, that's about to be
That's
expected.
fair. That's fair.
All right. So,
Magic Man who's working on developing technomancy.
if Shia has a short blurb from herself, I'll let her do it now.
Hello. Not yet.
All right, cool.
Cool. I'm gonna go to my live scene.
Welcome back, everybody. It's been a while here. It's been a while. Last time we left off, a lot of things came to fruition. A lot of revelations were shown, and problems were to be had. There is now very much tension between two separate factions, the Yaokai and the Devils, which they were always there, but now it's even worse because the culprits of the Nekosho massacre have been exposed. And they're still in polite society. They weren't, taken care of. So the Yaokai are reasonably mad. But obviously the Devils don't want to lose anybody else. So the Devils are also kind of worried. So we get multiple
Koas.
different people.
Yes, Koas.
You get
Koas. Fuck, I
both
can't speak.
East and West Yaokai. You get to deal with the New Satans and the Great King faction of the Devils. So this area is going to come up in problematic. So what the RDI did was they gathered up all of the Nibirius and the Paimons, and put them in the Vale 4 Manor as hostages. And the blue circle, the cyan circle you see around, is an anti-magic field that is currently fucking up most of the Person and the Agaris and the Amon and Abaddon and all of St. Germain's land. So a lot of Devils are kind of wondering why they can't use magic right now. And also why their manor wards are down.
I don't remember that last part. The last thing I knew
this
was
circumstance of all of the anti-magic zone is me.
Well, yeah, you, as you've been hopped up on about a shit ton of boosts. So...
Well, the last thing I remember, this must have been like a pre-session thing, because the last thing I
No,
remember was I was teleported away.
that was after you went to bed because you got teleported away.
Yeah, you got teleported. You got teleported away after you notified Yasaka, and then she was going to head
good.
down.
Take it easy, Koa.
Niharian of the East Yaokai. And they had their armies, and they're going to come march down, and they're going to kill people. Whole clan extermination if they have their way. But the people who stayed afterwards solved.
They
Just roll me a hack, guys.
I only left because you said we were done for the day.
We were.
We were. It was just.
You teleported. You teleported away. You were in Kyoto, so anything that happened afterwards wasn't something your character would be privy to.
Yeah, character, but player.
It was literally 10 minutes. After.
Yeah.
It was nothing. They just set up a anti-magic zone, and then we all left.
And and also got all the people that needed to be there.
Yeah, but I didn't really describe that. I just said like, oh yeah, Shirzex rounds them up.
Yeah, so there wasn't really anything special. It just you said they're there now.
I'm just making sure my memory is not messed up.
No,
you're good.
You're fine. Everybody in the manor. Obviously, there is a slight caveat to the anti-magic zone. Anybody wearing a badge is excluded from, well, they're whitelisted, so you can use magic in the anti-magic zone. So those of you in the manor right now, the room where Ezra put both Silver and Gez is currently under massive amounts of holy energy right now. Ezra just glances over. Gez is awake.
No, fun.
That's the Well of Radiance. He's just,
Still
speeding
fun.
up Silver's healing.
It's still fun.
And
It's
Don't
not.
come in, it's coming at you too.
Yeah, literally, he's currently he's set pros and cons, allies and enemies to a very, 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 very narrow list.
Yeah.
So if anybody that is not, I'm pretty sure Ezra, they will be affected by the anti-holy or Twilight, but they'll be affected by it negatively.
Yeah.
So just don't step in there.
Yeah. I mean, Drax could feel it. Just it's like, oh, well, fuck. Yeah. Okay.
Currently, you guys have set up a meeting room in the Grand Hall, front entrance. Shurzex is currently with the Nibirius and Paimon people, as he's the deterrent. So he will not be participating in this, or he will. Depends if he can, leave them there.
Don't need Drax for a couple minutes. I gotta go AFK. Stomach is being dumb.
But Ezra calls you guys all around. Sarah Fall's there. Literally very stone cold. All four Satans are there, actually. Just in various areas of the mansion. So, most likely, Shurzex and Seraphal will be at the meeting proper, whereas Ajuka and Falbium will be ready to go in case things go south. You guys have a big meeting room. Now it's time to talk strategy because the players are about to show up. Yaokai will show up because Twilight is currently talking with both the East and the West. Is like, you want them? You got to come on our terms. And also the Great King faction of the Underworld, because both the Nibirius and Paimon are part of the Great King faction. So that's going to be fun. Literally, the ancestor of the Bale family, Zekrom Bale, he's going to be here. So there's going to be a total of what? How many? 3 Tower of Destruction users in this house?
Mm-hmm.
And one of them's an asshole. Part of the Great King faction. The head of the Great King faction, Zekrom Bale. So, Ezra is sitting at the front of the table. Is like, all right, guys, what's the game plan?
I sue for peace.
Yeah, that's great. I like that idea, but how are we going to get the Yaokai to agree to it?
By removing all the perpetrators permanently? Without
Seraphal,
The
question?
leaders of the perpetrators, there are likely some people amongst the ranks that were just following orders.
Just
Seraphal,
following orders is not an excuse.
yeah, Seraphal, stone cold, super serious. None of the happy-go-lucky magical girl. They're going to want them all dead. They're going to want to wipe out 2 separate clans. And while I would like to have a couple of words with the Paimons, especially with their clan trait, the Yaokai will want them all exterminated. They won't just accept they won't accept the perpetrators easily. We'll have to really sell it to them. And the
Do
Great
we
King
have any
faction,
potential uses for those?
the problem is Great King faction is going to want nobody harmed in this.
Well, that fucking sucks because
We got to
either
convince both of
nobody
them.
gets harmed or everyone gets harmed in the form of a war.
I know, Declan. I know. But that's what we got to deal with. As we're just like, all right, so we have to convince the Yaokai to not be so extreme, and then we have to somehow convince the Great King faction to cut their losses, to cut ties. What I would give to have Robin here right now, but no, can't. It's not possible. She's dealing with Chaos Brigade fire prevention upstairs. Fucker. When Ezra says upstairs, he means the surface, not the underworld. Back in Raccoon. All right, RDI, I'm open to suggestions.
Defined uses for Paimon and the other clan.
Nibirius and Paimon, they're pillar clans, so getting rid of them is not going to be easy because there's not a lot of pillar clans anyway. If any of the Satans, just if any of them, if they capitulate to any deal that gets rid of all of them, their position is lessened, which will allow the old Satan faction to pick up steam.
And weasel their way back.
Weasel their way back in, and they'll have grounds to stand on. Like, see, your new leaders don't care about you. They'll sell you down the river. That's what they'll say. Whether it's true or not doesn't matter. People will believe what they want to. And
So-
after this event, they will. We have to play this smart.
So
And the only option for not having anyone
So-
dying would be submitting them for some other form of corporal punishment. Torture, limb loss,
Fate worse than death.
community service.
If they'll go for that, which they won't, the Yaokai will want their heads. They will accept no less of a punishment than death.
So would Yusaka have contacted me and telling me it's not actually a fight right now and it's a
You're with them.
No,
They haven't
Yusaka
left yet.
they're gathering the forces and they're sending scouts. Twilight has made contact, so Yusaka would say it's a stalemate as your employer has enforced what appears to be an anti-magic zone. Because it'll have all the hallmarks of the Red Dragon Emperor's energy, because Ezra did dump a shitload of boosts into Edward.
Well, if they want to be no better than Paimon and Nibirius, then I don't think there's much ground that we have to stand on either.
They won't care about that. They want justice, blood for blood, eye for eye. They think that the Nibirius and the devil started it, so they're just getting what they're owed.
Well,
And there is an argument made about it, but you saying that they're no better than, it's not the same. Or
if they
will
want
make
eye
the
for an
same.
eye, they're obviously still
Problem is-
existent.
The
or else this
problem
wouldn't be an
is
issue.
they're going for the eye for. They're likely going to go for the eye for an eye. But right now, we've only got one, basically, and we're going to need like 5 in a fight that we're expecting in the future.
Yes, we need the Yaokai's support. No other option. There's three levels of convincing here, okay? The first level, easy convince, easy respectively to the other two. I will say this. I've had dealings with New Harian in the past because RDI headquarters of Japan is in Tokyo, and that's where he is. The Kyoto. Kyoto is, Yusaka. So a little bit easier since we've had better relationships with Yusaka, but not guarantee. The hardest to convince to cut losses, to cut them off, will be the Great King faction. Because both the Nibirius and the Paimon are part of their faction. And if they lose those people who were involved, the heads, the elders, the people who actually, have skill and power, who've been through the Civil War, and some of them who've been through the Great War, that's a blow to their political standing. They won't go for it easily. So we'll have to find a way to convince the Great King faction. In order from worst to easiest, respectively, is Zekrom, Nuharian, and then Yasaka.
What if we replace Nibirius and Paimon?
Good luck.
With
How will
two
we
other
replace them?
pillars?
Well, we have devils out of the 72 pillars who survived the Civil War and the Great War. There's barely half of them that survive. Barely half.
And even trying to put somebody there, there's not really, like Ezra said, there's not many left. They wouldn't even think of putting me as a pillar because that's not even remotely possible. Due to lack of...
That's why we're here.
Yeah, but you're not a Veil 4. You're an Abaddon, and Abaddon already has a seat. Could it be possible? Could it be possible that he looks over at Seraphal? Could it be possible that you are able to promote a clan from extra devil to pillar? Seraphal thinks it's possible. It would require a referendum vote, but it's possible. They would need to be powerful enough and have enough people. Also, enough contributions. And we're back to square one then. Because we got to convince Zekrom Bale to let them go. And I'd rather not owe the Great King faction anything. I'd rather not owe anybody anything.
If I'm not mistaken, even my family had a hard time dealing with Zekrom Bale.
Mm-hmm.
However, he is very understanding if something's going wrong.
He cares about the well-being of the devil race.
So,
as a whole.
Convincing him, as long as our argument is sound, would probably not be a hard thing to do.
But here's the thing, though. A lot of people will have to die from his faction, and he won't allow that because of how little devils have already.
I know. But I'm saying,
So
like,
it won't
he's the
be
easiest
easy.
to work with.
Not.
I did say work with.
Are we talking about the same Zekrom Bale? Because my interactions with Zekrom Bale have been all atrocious.
Well, you also try to strong arm everybody.
Yeah, because they're idiots.
Fucking hard as not like to be pushed around on anything.
He also doesn't like reincarnated devils. So,
Yeah.
Seraphal just speaks up. Instead of debating over whether Zekrom Bale's an absolute ass to negotiate with, he is. We need to come up with a game plan.
Well, the yokai are going to want at least the Nibirius dead.
Yep. They're going to want at least them dead. We're trying to talk them down instead of the entire Nibirius, just the ones that were involved. Even tangentially. If they knew what they were doing, they're on the block. That's what we got to try to talk the Yaokai down for. Then we have to convince Zekrom to allow that. Because Seraphal and Sherzax Juka and Falbium, they can't just decide to capitulate to those demands and give them only those ones, because if they do, then Seraphal speaks up at that point. We lose face. And the old Satan faction gets a foothold again. And we'd rather not have to deal with that again. We're struggling to keep them out as is.
And I don't have a full set.
So, how are we going to convince Zekrom Bale? I need ideas. Come on.
I mean, isn't what was going on bad for Devilkind anyway?
Yeah, but Zekrom...
According to the research notes that we found in the Nibirius, they wanted to create super devils. Like Shurzex and Ajuka. They wanted to create super devils. So what they were doing, while if it came out, yeah, it would be pretty bad, but this research is not bad as a whole. The stronger the devil people are, the more, well, political capital they would have. Because they're strong.
Like what they tried to do with me. Try to make me a super devil.
So Zekrom would not want any of this to go away. We could do something. Offer the research notes as a bargaining chip to Zekrom Bale.
Do I still have those, or do you have them?
You handed them to me.
Right. I just had to get reminded.
Yes, that, or we could make that as, hey, we have the notes. Now, who is the brainy fuck between these four?
Ajuka.
Yes. Now think about it.
Hand it off to
He knows not to deal with that.
Yeah, but that's the thing. We're trying to work on a deal. The way to convince Zekrom to let to cut his losses and cut them loose, he would need something. A benefit.
Overwhelming proof as well.
These research notes.
Something of equal or greater
value.
And what's better than the researchers who caused this mess than the research notes? We could probably make a caveat that has to work with the Juka and he can't work with on his own. Maybe. That's between the Satans and the Great King. We'll handle that one internally. You just have to convince Zekrom. So we can use
and Nibirius definitely need to at minimum step down from Satan's. And
they need they will need to be demoted in nobility rank.
And 2 others need to replace them.
Mm-hmm.
Preferably those in suit of peace.
Relegated to extra devil clans, and a couple extra devil clans could be moved up to pillar clan status. It will be tough for that, but it's better than having their entire house wiped out. That's how we'll convince the Yaokai. Sound good? Now, which one of you has the best charisma? Literally, Ezra just says that with a smile on his face.
No, it ain't me. Don't even fucking look in my direction with that.
Because while having a game plan is all well and good, it means jack's shit if we can't convince them.
You are the most articulate of the 8 of us.
Yeah, but Drax is a clan head. Me saying all of this is all well and good. They know me. I'm a third party. I'm RDI. I keep my promises, but it means nothing as I'm not a devil. Yes, people of the wide supernatural realize that I am the son of Shurzex. They'll understand that now. But they still don't see me as devil. I don't see me as devil. No offense, sir. None taken.
You see yourself more as dragon.
Pretty much. Human. Dragon and human, yeah.
The reason being is because you were raised to see yourself as human.
Mm-hmm.
So nobody faults you for that.
Yes, the
So
only problem here is we've got one devil who was labeled as a failure to the experiment himself.
Technically, I don't even know what their goal was with me.
A half breed,
Super
so
We're kind of up Ditch Creek on that end.
Declan will not be able to convince the Great King faction because he is half devil, and Great King factions really don't like half breeds.
That's what I'm saying.
even with all of my achievements.
Yep.
So
That's the point. We can't really convince them on that because Declan's half breed and Drax was labeled a failure.
Drax has the highest point of convincing the Great King faction.
I've dealt with the Nibirius as well. So
At the
not
end of the day,
Nibirius,
he is still a pureblood devil. He was labeled a failure, but he came back, so that means he's not a failure. Would be in fact a success. Besides, he wasn't even part of the Great King faction's experiment. He was part of the old Satan faction's experiment.
which the Great King faction would actually take one look at me and be like, "All right, no, you're a success." Great.
Even then, Draxius Valefor has the highest chance to convince Zekrom Bale just because he is Draxius Valefor, Duke of Valefor. So, Drax, I'll help you if I can, but Zekrom does not like me.
But Zekrom a bitch.
Probably because I have the power of destruction and I don't consider myself a devil.
Or a Bale.
Or a Bale. Or even a Grimory. So,
How
I
about
will do my best to help you, but I will not be able to provide you too much assistance.
then? How about this? I
You
say
will be
you're
the
my
only one who can
bodyguard.
No, he knows me. You don't have to do any of that. RDI keeps this.
No, I'm
this
meaning
clear.
you're there to make sure that nothing goes wrong during the
No,
conversation.
you don't need
I
that.
You just have to convince Zekrom to take the deal. That's all you got to do. We don't have to concoct a random story of why you're here.
was meaning why
we're
you're
here.
there. You would be an
everybody-
easier one to just say, "You're just here as my bodyguard," because honestly,
You don't need to do that.
well, he knows
Sarah
what's going
speaks up.
on.
We can just say that Shurzex hired him for security. Easy.
Exactly. Fair enough. That's all that really matters. Is I'm more trying to frickin' not have him pissed at your ass if you have to come and help me.
You're not gonna be. It's not gonna be angry. It's just Ezra won't be very good at convincing Zekrom to take the deal. You, as a devil, a pure-blooded devil, will. That's all you need to know. Just try to convince Zekrom to accept the deal. Now, who's gonna try to convince the Yaokai to not be all murder happy?
That would probably be somebody other than me.
Somebody who has extensive connection with the Yaokai, who's lived there for a long time.
Yes, but you forget she's currently pissed off and with them.
Oh, I wasn't talking about Shia.
We have some.
Lucy?
Personally,
Yes.
to be there for that talk.
Can I ask you to try to convince the Yaokai to accept the head honchos of what happened and not try to go all murder hobo and make an entire clan extinct in return for all of the detriments that they will face, demoting? They will get some heads, just not all of the heads.
I can try. Not sure how.
You would have a better sway.
I've had interactions with Nuharian and Yasaka, so I will be able to help you in the negotiations with Yaokai more than I will be able to help Drax. In layman's terms, this is a DM side note. For the roles, Lucy will have a better chance because Ezra's assistance with that. Drax, you'll have a little bit more help. So it's not just going to be a straight roll, but it's not going to be at advantage like Lucy's will.
Yeah, it's a straight roll. However, the thing is skewed.
DC is a slightly easier.
Yeah,
I
like I
would
said,
not
it's skewed.
Not as it.
I have to. I have
me
to.
in the room for each conversation,
I'm sorry.
seeing as I'm the one holding the anti-magic zone.
You'll have to be, because if anybody tries to be stupid, we'll have to activate the countermeasures.
I could just make him a fucking security room.
No need. It'd
So-
be easier for me to just be there in order to respond as soon as things happen.
Well, what I'm saying is give you a security room in that area with multiple vantage points.
We'll be fine. The meeting will be held here in this room at this table.
Hello.
Yes, hold on. one moment.
Fireball.
And Ezra speaks up. Slight caveat. What if Shia picks up? What if Shia shows up? Pause. Shia, you guys saying?
I was gonna say you would probably have to add the fact that Yasaka is gonna be harder to convince than the other one because I am her adoptive daughter.
Yep. So you calling for the entire clan will influence Yasaka to also want to call for the entire clan. So that's what Ezra speaks up. Shia wants blood. And if Shia shows up, she will convince Yasaka to not give an inch. So one of us will have to convince Shia. At the best we can. And it's not going to be easy. Edward, I'm going to have to ask you to try to appeal the logic. Tomas, help him out. I've got to watch each and every of their royal guards. All the guards of New Harian, all the guards of Yasaka, any people that the Great King faction brings together, because they're going to try to do something. And if they do, I'm going to have to put them down hard. Not kill them, obviously.
Planting dumbass trees.
Yeah.
Make
Fair
sure
enough.
the baseball bat you use is rubber.
Yeah, I know. Okay. Because,
Anyways,
again, a war might break out. And if it does, Falbium has the troops on standby. This is Devil territory. So, yeah.
it's a thing. We got this.
Because here's the thing, guys. We cannot stick around and interfere with the war. We can't. We have to deal with the Chaos Brigade that's currently doing crazy
Trying to
shit.
Summon Great Rib.
Yeah. Yeah.
And if he shows up, that's going to be a whole fucking different game.
We have an entrance in the Dekarvia territory to wherever this ritual is, underground, but we can't do that if we're here. So we gotta wrap this up real fucking quick.
Yep. I'm already getting ready to go.
Because then we have to go real fucking quick. If we don't, we're fucked.
So, when do we start?
Whenever you guys are ready, we can bring the Great King faction.
Just let me know when I'm needed. I just go and make coffees, teas for everybody in the room. They just bring them back and put them on the table. So, and then I just wait. It's gonna take a hot minute.
So, is there gonna be anything for me and Yasaka talking about stuff?
Yasaka does tell you that there appears to be a massive barrier, an anti-magic barrier. So war will not immediately.
Welcome,
Does she tell
welcome,
me about the
welcome.
talks?
How you doing?
Those New Harian is coming down, so she'd been told that that Twilight has dropped off a missive that there will be negotiation in hopes of preventing a war sponsored by RDI, because if war breaks out between the Yaokai and the devils, mundane humanity will be caught in the crossfire, and, well, Shia, as you know, that's against the mission.
Mm-hmm.
So Ezra's playing this smart.
Why? Why was I frozen?
She is definitely not thinking along those lines.
No.
What I'm asking is, does she ask if I want to come to the meeting with her?
Yes. If you want to try to convince you, sure.
What are you doing, LGC?
Well, if there's not
AG!
going to be fighting, then let me come to the meeting with you.
Oh, give them
There
their
might
chips
be
and deal them in.
but not immediately.
AG!
Again, let me come to the actual meeting part with you.
Oh, they paid the buy-in?
Just a
Give them their chips and deal them in.
influence. It's not going to be too hard.
Okay.
Well, while you do the roll, I do gotta say this. AG,
Oh, they paid the buy-in? Oh, give them their chips and deal them in.
thank you for starting the fucking scam train with the, 5 gifted subs? No. Yeah.
Oh, they paid the buy-in? Oh, give them their chips and deal them in.
AG, you got your own, you got, hey, it's, Kara,
Oh, they paid the buy-in?
Cosmo,
Give them their chips and deal them in.
Chaos.
That low diff.
I mean, it is pretty low diff. She's
Don't know that person.
very
But,
concerned
Dragon,
that fighting will break out. So she's very
gaming,
worried about what might happen.
and, Happy the,
If you
Dragon.
tell me to leave, I will leave. I'm sure if I know Ezra, that I'll still have access to all of my
am I getting
magics in
frozen?
that zone. Because of the way the thing's set up. They'll key it to the badges.
Hello.
Uh,
I know how you guys operate, so I would assume that.
You got gifted a
That's
sub.
a great assumption. That is a great assumption.
Thank the lizard, aka AG.
And while you guys may try to block other things, you would not block my ability to teleport away.
True, at the very least. If for some reason, somehow, some way, that your badge was specifically blacklisted, you would still be allowed to teleport away.
Because safety measures are still open. As in, like, safety retreat measures.
Oh, they paid the
AG,
buy-in?
stop with the scam
Oh, give
frames!
them their chips
Oh,
and
also,
deal them
Chaz,
in.
you got a fucking thing. However, you're usually one of the dealers, so you're currently off table duty.
Oh, they paid the buy-in? Oh, give them their chips and deal them in.
No. That just means that I've
gotten an upgrade to the name tag for my dealer's table badge.
Oh, they paid to
Table
buy it?
badge.
Oh, give them their chips and deal them in.
Yeah, my name badge went from being like a plain white placard to a goldish colored placard.
You
Oh, they paid to
you
buy
you
it?
do
Oh,
realize that
give them their chips and deal them
by
in.
blacklisting, if you guys did actually blacklist Shia's badge and she found that out because shit went to hell and all she could do was teleport away, she would just
Oh, they paid to buy
teleport
it?
and then
Oh, give them their chips and
send
deal
the
them in.
badge away.
You did disobey a direct order from Ezra.
You're the
So-
one that sent me into the territory of somebody. There would be somebody that would literally say something to piss me off. You
But-
allowed me to go there, knowing full well that
No.
Nefarious.
You
Holy
so no
cycle.
you going there is different from you contacting Yasaka to bring in the army. But
That was the
that's
smell Yasaka had. I'm talking that I. But the order I disobeyed was engaging with the person, the Newmans. You never ordered me not to contact Yasaka about it.
Ezra did not want a war breaking out. And you wanted to murder the entire Nibirius.
So it was
I
more
actually
of
just wanted to kill the one in front of me, but now I want.
Yeah, like Ezra wouldn't mind you being able to kill the people who were 100% problematic. He was never been shying away from that. It's just
The way you worded your confrontation was you were very much going to kill all of them.
Rage.
So
yeah. So right now it's more of making sure that no
And-
major fights break out. Yada yada yada. That's
in
all it
terms
was.
of confrontations like that, words aren't idle enough to be taken as not actually intended.
But words can't also be.
So
taken
this is
100%
D&D.
because,
We are using a
you know,
website called
The guy
Roll20.
did
So it is a game, but
do some
not.
instigation and get her pissed
Yeah.
off and riled up.
Yeah,
You
like
got
Chaos
rage
is saying.
baited by a pleb.
Is that you very much started it though.
So they're just
Even though it was a situation that was started long before your time, that particular confrontation, you started it.
so it's more of just making sure that everything is gonna go smoothly. That's what the whole plan is.
But again, the only thing I actually did against orders was attacking a person who goaded me into, because their comments set me off.
Well, you were already hair trigger and you already knew they were going to try something. You still fell for it.
And
he was looking
Ezra
for an
still would've
excuse to start
known.
a war, and you were going to give him that excuse. And Ezra didn't want you to do that to give him that excuse. And
But Ezra still sent me knowing that it was a high possibility.
because Ezra trusted you to keep your level head.
But stuff happens. It's just right now all we have to do is now just play it out, see what happens.
Well, I was just letting the DM know her thought processes behind the stuff.
Yeah, it's all good. All good.
That is exactly the way
All good,
she's
all good.
thinking.
I'm also letting you know what the thought process of what Ezra might believe, because you are currently a flight risk who betrayed his trust. So he might restrict your badge. Just be affected by the anti-magic zone in case you try to, I don't know, give your badge to Yasaka so she could use it to get a preemptive strike.
Oh, you wouldn't. The badges don't work like that. I couldn't just give my badge to Yusaka anyways because it's coded to my magical signature, and her magical signature is different. You already had that one covered. I'm not stupid.
Mhm.
So you blacklisting my badge anyways would be.
It wouldn't be as it wouldn't if anything it wouldn't be a super blacklist. You'd feel like, hey, you're kind of on probation right now.
Again, she'd still be upset.
Oh yeah, no, that's
But
that's
as
Perfectly
only-
fine.
She doesn't truly know.
No, but Ezra would also be pretty upset because he really trusted you to keep your head cool.
like he would explain it all later. It's just tempers were high, shit happened. Yeah. It's just right now he's trying to cool shit off. That's all.
Mhm.
So everybody in chat is aware of what's going on. But yeah. But I do gotta say this again too, AG. Thank you, AG, for in total 10 gifted subs and the scam train level 3. And for everybody that got the gift subs and was able to snag the emotes, I hope you enjoy. Because I don't know how it fully works. Keyword fully.
You have to contribute to the train to get the emote.
No, no more. God fucking damn it. Save your money, you fucking meme.
No, fucking spend it all.
And anywho, getting back on track.
Yeah.
That's boring.
Well, it's either that or I dip out and I go back to fucking sleep.
But
All right.
anyways.
Yeah.
So
I'm guessing we just waiting for the people to show up, or I'm going to see Zekrom. Which one?
no, everybody's gonna show up pretty quickly. So yeah. It's gonna your convincing's gonna happen at the same time.
Yeah.
So yes, you're allowed to come with. You are brought to the meeting point of East and West Yaokai. New Harian. You never really had any super interactions with the East Yaokai. You more stuck around with Yusaka and the West. But you do know of New Harian, which is the leader of the East Yaokai. Strong, not as strong as Yusaka, but then again, Yusaka has ley lines to back her up, so, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm. Okay.
Are we ready to taste blood? Yusaka speaks up. Nuharian, it's going to be a talk. We will get their heads, all of them. But we have to show face. If the devils want to try to sue for peace, we will let them talk, give them our demand. If they don't accept them, they die. I like
I
it.
can say that children that were born whale after, I don't really care about. The rest of them, yes.
Nuharian frowns. They killed our children, so we kill theirs.
Yes, but that would
No
make us in the
buts.
same
That
brand. Hey, it's my people that died, not yours.
we are
I'm the
all
one that has the most
Yaokai,
say
little
here.
girl.
Yes, and it was my people still.
They're all
You didn't
our
help
people.
me. You didn't help me. It was my kin. My sisters.
And you will be a granted audience in this, as accordance to Yusaka. But remember, girl, you're not the leader of your kind. We are.
And I'm Yasaka's
Shia.
adopted daughter.
Shia, please. I
I
understand.
don't like him.
New Harrian's in a quiet. The Onis are ready.
Yeah, tilts her
Let us
head
be
and
off.
thinks for a second. Wait a second. I think I see your point behind that one. If we left just the children, younger children alive, they would rise up against us eventually.
See,
Okay, I
you're
see your point.
getting it now, girl. You're getting it. To weed out the roots, you might the weeds. You have to take them out, root and all, root and stem. Can't leave to fester again. No, take them all out. Let them feel what we felt. No, Harry, and what? You know they will never go for. Then there'll be war. Simple as. The devil are weak. After the Great War, after the Civil War, they're weak. We are not at our strongest. And remember, New Harrian, they have a peace treaty with the Fallen and the Angels. Bah. So what, you accept us to roll over and accept any compromise? You know what the devils will do. They'll say, bah, it was in the past. Nobody dies.
I'm definitely not accepting that.
No, neither am I. Neither am I. But we have to play this smart. We don't have any alliances like the devils do.
I mean, raise his hand. I can ask Grandpa, maybe Dad.
The Norse?
Yes.
Aren't the Norse on good terms with the Fallen? Good terms, yes, but no set treaties. Odin is smart. Probably won't be able to get true Norse connection, but you might get mainly Norse neutrality with a little assistance from Loki. Better than nothing. Better than nothing. Having a god on your side is good because they don't have one. They have Shazek's Lucifer. Ugh.
I mean,
I hate politics.
don't we have our goddess?
We do. The Shinto will have to be asked. Fine. If
I
you want to
remember
pray
she
to
returned-
Amaterasu Sama, then you do so. You're her
I remember
Miko
she-
anyway.
I remember she turned me down for the other thing, but I have a feeling asking for this would be a lot easier.
Maybe. The Shinto abandoned us when it happened because they weren't being attacked either. If you don't attack the heavenly palace, then they really ignore you. We've been on our own for a while, girl.
She cited that for the reason to not let me bring any of our troops to the actual huge problem that could have spilled over and destroyed all areas, not even just the underworld. So I do have a one up there.
True. If you can get them to honor their deals.
True. Gods.
Correct. You should come to Tokyo sometime. We have some people that would enjoy your company.
Sure. I'd like that.
Wow.
Plus, there's a little
Isn't that
town
probably
right
the
outside
fastest
of-
time you've ever accepted somebody, New Harrian? Because she came to see my point of view. She understands what needs to be done.
Not that I like it, but I understand it.
This anti-magic field. My sensors have gotten a good look at it. I've got good news and bad news. Which would you like to hear first?
Bad news?
It will affect the majority of our army. They're too weak to overpower it.
Okay, good news?
Good news is it won't affect the super strong.
So you, Yusaka, possibly me, possibly not me.
Girl, you have the world eater in your soul. Just devour the anti-magic ring. Ka!
This is true.
Kids these
I also
days.
have I pull out my badge. I also have this, which if I know them, they have it linked to this. But
I've
unfortunately, even if I were to hand this to one of you, it's linked to my magical signature.
No, I
So it
understand
wouldn't
that,
give you
girl.
any-
I've met Kazuma Kiryu.
I have a feeling this was more Edward.
No, I mean, I understand that your badge wouldn't work on me. I've met Kazuma Kiryu, who has a badge just like that.
I see.
Dragon of Dojima. Fine. So what's the game plan? They probably won't allow us to kill the entire clans.
Well,
much
I
as I
say
would like
we
to remove
listen.
them.
I say we listen and hear them out. There is one person in the Paimon clan that I would like to not kill if possible.
Why do I care about a Paimon?
Well, they got all the Nibirius and the Paimon together for a reason, so I assume that
Probably.
they had worked together on it.
Maybe. Maybe.
But the Nibirius
enough
are the
time.
ones I want the most.
The Tiberius are the ones we all want the most. All right. So we come off on the strong platform, wanting all of their heads, and then they'll try to talk us down. Maybe make it a specifically only one clan, and then we focus hard on the Tiberius, eh? How does that sound?
I mean, we come at it that way and, know that we're not going to get it and just really just want them, but throw the other clan in just to say, hey, we're going to look like we're giving up something. I like that.
Ezra Burton's not stupid. He's going to see right through that. Bah, Ezra
I'll make
Burton's not
sure-
the one we're
I'll-
negotiating with.
I'll make sure to say, oh, don't believe that. He'll be involved in the negotiations, whether he actually is or isn't. His father is Sir Zex, whether he admits it or not freely.
He's a dragon. He's no devil.
Technically, I'm part dragon too.
Yes, but you're a yokai. You didn't disinherit yourself. He did. Our choices make us who we are, girl.
True. But again, I will say the little Paimons is the only one that I want saved from the Paimon people, and we want the rest of the Paimon in Tiberius. That way, it makes it seem more. It makes it seem more genuine. More genuine.
But it
So-
would also give a little bit of knowledge to our opponents. Why do we care about one little Paimon? Correct. Yusaka's right. Fox knows what she's
Because-
talking about.
Because
Safety through obscurity, girl. Lump her in there, but quickly back down when they offer something else.
okay, I see your point. I'll be letting you guys do most of the talking, anyways. I just want to be there for it.
You just got to keep an eye on RDI members. I don't trust them. Well, I do. If I didn't, I wouldn't allow you guys as HQ in my city.
I mean, I trust them to try to do the right thing, but
They care
the
about
right thing
humanity,
in this
girl, not the supernatural world. As long as the supernatural stays in our lane, RDI doesn't give a shit.
yes, but they're going to try and argue if this war starts that it's going to get the humans in between us and the devils. And
They'd be right. That is inevitable. Nuharian is correct. Still, let us go. Let's be off.
Mhm.
They are waiting for us.
All right, let's go.
Time passes. You make your way back into the Vale 4 territory. As you make it to the outskirts of the magical barrier, you do feel it settle on your shoulders. You're able to still cast, but you can tell that you are being monitored heavily.
I see. And I say that out loud so Yusaka hears me.
What?
My powers are being suppressed. They've apparently blacklisted my badge.
No, I've seen what a blacklist looks like. You've been not blacklisted. If you were blacklisted, you'd be as weak as, well, probably one of our generals.
I mean, I do have Yorm.
You are a Longinus wielder, which means you are about the same size. So you are still able to use your sacred gear, your magic. It's just you're being monitored. If you try to go against what the badge wants you to do, aka your boss, well, you'll find massive resistance from the ward. Nasty work, Dovazul wards. Ugh.
Yeah, I agree.
Reality rewriting.
And then I just internally ask Yorm, hey Yorm, can you study this and see if we can get past it?
Given enough time at the border, yes. But the magic one will understand what we are doing. If we spend too long, we would need to find the ward anchor.
And will you be able to sense for that while we're sitting in the room?
It will be on the magic man himself. He will know. I can try and obscure myself, but there is no guarantee that I will sneak by unopposed.
As strong as you are? You're way stronger than him.
In terms of power, yes, but power does not equate to stealth. His sacred gear is very observational based.
True.
Fair enough there, Bear. I hope you are having a
do
good
light
day, though.
probing then. See if you can determine where it's at. Let me know, but don't do anything too noticeable.
I will test the boundaries.
You, by the end of this, depending on how everything goes, you may get your one of your wishes.
And what do you mean 3 strikes? Wait, what? Huh?
Even though I know I'm not ready for it.
So I know this is yeah. So Yorm will in fact do some passive probing. He won't do anything active until you give the word. But he will let you know where or what or who.
Bear, you wouldn't be able to. Trust me.
But Yorm is correct. While yes, Yorm himself has a shitload of power. Edward's sacred gear is
You're not that
from
mean.
insight. You really can't hide from his sight.
Yeah, but you put other people on me, not necessarily directly him. So unless he's watching me closely,
yeah,
which he wouldn't know anything about any of this conversation. So
you guys start making your way. Nuharian speaks up. Hold on, we got a visitor. Someone's here to welcome us in. Shia, you notice something very interesting about the surrounding landscape right now.
Yeah.
It's cold.
Fair enough.
Interesting.
You guys make your way further a little bit. You're not near the manor yet because, well, obviously you're heading towards there, but the field goes from cold to frosted to ice. And, well, you know what that means. Famas is here to welcome you. He's standing there.
Hello, Thomas.
Yeah. And I give a nod towards Yaksha and Arian.
Gem Dragon. Haven't seen your kind in ages.
Well, what do you expect when it's pretty much extinct?
I lean.
He is just standing there menacingly.
I lean closer to what's his name again?
Nuharian.
Nuharian, and go, don't underestimate him. He's a endured dragon. He has what's, and then I tell the name of his sacred gears.
Volcanus
dragon.
Winter. Yeah.
Volcanus.
Thrake's sister, I see. Are you here to welcome us towards the manor for the peace talks?
That and to ask Shia to hand over the badge as well.
I don't think she needs to hand over her badge. You're already monitoring her.
Yes, and the fact that we know her well enough. That is why.
If I hand over this badge, I am not coming back with RDI ever.
Famas, let her keep it. I'm keeping an eye on her. Does your boss always listen in on your badges?
Pretty much.
He does when I have it set to it.
So you heard your boss. Let her keep it.
Oh, I am. She just knows that because of this, she can't try to pull RDI into the side.
I don't want to pull RDI into either side. I am standing here next to my adoptive mother and one of the other leaders of my kin.
The Yokai understand RDI's mission statement. You care about the mundane and the human entity, and you're there for being a stopgap. We understand this. We accept that.
The mission statement has recently undergone a bit of an expansion, actually. We are also here to keep the supernatural around as well.
Yasaka also nods. That one I understand. It's the only reason why I'm allowing this farce to go on. Otherwise, I'd have already raised hell with my troops across this. Fuck your peace talks. But besides, let us be off.
Basically, so I lean in close to him. So I'm like, so why aren't you and Yasaka actually together? Combine our forces?
I wouldn't touch that crazy fox with a 10-foot pole.
Come on, she's got you.
I'm sorry.
You ever heard never stick it in crazy? Besides,
I look up at him. I look down at myself. I look up at him and go,
fucking Nuharian doesn't even blink. No.
I'm like, no, I haven't heard that.
No.
I raised the eyebrow like, oh Lord, she's at it again.
Because Yasaka and I have very differing views on how things should be.
Well, I'm calling you uncle from this day forward.
Bah, you can. Go for it.
Okay. You fight like brother and sister, so good enough.
He looks over at Yasaka. About the most I'll accept. You brought Thomas, you bring them in. Obviously, the area goes from frosted to no longer frosted. But you make it into the manor. They take their seats at the table. Great King faction is already there, has been for a while.
I come in with more tea. see that
I'm
they're
sitting
there, I
in
go,
between. I'm sitting in between both of the leaders
Mhm.
of
Which
my
I,
clan.
yeah, which I because I'm carrying tea in that, I just go, oh, when did our new visitors show up?
Hello, Drax.
Alright. You cool? You level-headed?
As level-headed as I can be.
Hmm. I just ask, please, no destroying my house. Looking at New Harrian.
No promises.
Promises.
We all pretty much muttered at the same time.
But I do welcome you in the Veilform Manor. So feel free to just have some tea and have a wonderful time talking this out. We're all going to
So
be sitting
you-
here for a while.
Looking at this man, this Zekrom Bale, Shia, you kind of get a little bit of a whiplash as you look at Zekrom and then look at Ezra, and then look at Zekrom and then look at Ezra. Here's a little
You're putting it in D&D picks?
D&D.
Yeah, definitely pretty much a
Older Ezra.
very older Ezra. I'm going to pop this on
Um,
screen so people can see it.
Ezra?
Ezra speaks up at the front of the table. Yeah.
Are you sure your dad is Sir Sex?
Yes.
Okay.
The man smiles. Yes, Ezra Burton is the son of Shazax. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lord Zekrom Bale, head of House Bale. Pleasure
Ah.
to meet you, even if given the circumstances.
And now I know why you're here.
Mhm. And if I'm not mistaken there, Lord Bale, it's been a while since you've even come to Veilform Manor.
I have, long time ago, after your father's unfortunate demise. Tell me, did you take care of your lich problems?
Yes.
Good, good.
Thanks to
sent some
RDI.
people to try to I tried to send some people to track that lich down, but he was very elusive.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's gone, thankfully.
Yeah.
Good.
Thanks to RDI and all the help I had. I really do
Very
not
good.
want
was a
these talks to
squad-wide
actually become
project.
bloody, so that's why I'd rather talk it out. So, with that being said,
It was
I'm
on
out
the
for
verge
blood
of
because
taking
my
over
family.
being a concept when we finally got him and put him in the ground for good.
Oh dear.
Yeah.
That must have been
I
a
look
harrowing
directly.
experience.
I look
Mm-hmm.
directly
Right.
at Bale and go, "Well, I'm definitely out for blood because my entire kin just about were killed."
Understandable, and I'm here to preserve the devil race. We are limited in number as is.
so hopefully we can come to an agreement. All of us. My focus on this matter is not starting a war. None of us want to have a war because we all want to protect everything that we hold dear. Correct?
I mean,
That is a fucking low roll there, Ezra.
unfortunately, you know, war is sometimes inevitable,
Yeah.
especially as vengeance for what was done to my sisters, my mother.
That is a sad low roll.
We
Sadly, I can't give you a guy's assistance. He did
we
not
know.
bring the heir of Bale to this shit. So y'all are on your own.
Yeah. But
You won't
still.
have Seriorg to help you.
Yeah, it's all good.
Oops.
It's all good. I thought Sariar was already there.
No, I rolled for it because I want to say like, okay, would Zekrom bring the heir to the Bale clan,
Yeah.
regardless of if he, because Seriorg. Yeah,
But I do look at
I just lean back in my chair after I say that and smile, and then glance over at both other people. Both other people next to me.
I will say this. This is neither trying to upset anybody or if it does, I'm sorry on that point, but they did fuck up. We want
Then
to
let us-
make this right.
Then let us begin the peace talks. I will start by reintroducing who I represent. I'm Lord Zegrim Bale, head of the Great King faction. King Bale. Pleasure to meet you.
Seraphal speaks up. Seraphal Leviathan, representing the new Satan faction.
Noharian. East Yaukai.
Yasaka. West Yaukai.
Ezra Burton.
RDI.
Yeah.
Neutral mediator.
Like she adoptive daughter of Yasaka, West Yokai,
Lovely.
and the race that was affected the most by what happened.
Now, state your terms.
We want the annihilation of both the Barius and Paimon. And I lean back.
Zekrom Bale just keeps his smile, the look of like a very kind grandfather.
Then I suppose we have nothing left to talk about. As that is unacceptable. Two clans' deaths is unacceptable.
If they are here, they're willing to talk. Lord Bale.
They are willing to talk, but those demands are too extravagant. They need to come down. I may be willing to overlook a lot, but the complete extermination of two pillar clans is...
His
A
eyes
lot.
become like chipped violets, chipped amethysts.
I will not tolerate the devils going extinct.
And I understand that.
I just lean forward and go, but there's 70 more clans. How would 2 clans make the extinction of the devils?
Because
There is
then
not more. There are not 70 more clans.
There are about 30 clans remaining.
a lot of them died. And the
Good
old
balls.
Satan faction wants to cause more
And the-
shit.
And the old Satan faction has some of those remaining 30 clans.
We are trying to keep the devils and that off your territory as well.
Or
We're
maybe
trying to
you
make
would
sure.
like the old Satan faction to make its return and suffer the consequences of that war.
And that wouldn't be
I look
pretty.
at both of the people beside me and just kind of, I just kind of chuckle with my hand over my mouth, like.
Regardless of what happens during those 2 wars, we might as well just let the Chaos Brigade break through reality and pull Great Red in.
Because that's another
And kill 'em.
front.
I mean,
And
that
let the
Why?
outer
has.
gods take
Why
That-
are
I look at
RDI in the Underworld currently?
I just
You don't mind me asking?
I go, excuse me, one second. Declan, that is completely unrelated between this and that. There is no relation between the Chaos Brigade pulling Great Red into our dimension to destroy our dimension and the
No?
perpetrators beyond, yes, and the perpetrators that massacred all of my sisters.
Maybe not, but the longer these talks go on, the more likely the Chaos Brigade will, in fact, do that. Lord Bale, you asked why RDI was here. We have found traces of the Chaos Brigade in the Underworld concocting a ritual to summon Great Red in the ritual, in the Underworld, in hopes they can kill him.
And if they don't, then the Underworld will be destroyed. The longer these talks go on, and even if a war breaks out, even worse, the Chaos Brigade will get the things they need to complete the ritual. Because nobody will be able to tell where they are, and they will get enough sacrifices by taking bits and pieces. They do not care, and that's why we are here. While, yes, Shia, you are correct, it does not have a direct correlation. Currently, the situation does tie them together.
And I don't deny the situation does, but what Declan said has no correlation on this.
Yes, it does, because the Chaos Brigade will take advantage of a full-blown war between two factions.
That is actually correct. So
we're not only talking to discuss prevention of devils and Yaukai going at it, but also a potential Chaos Brigade. It makes my point even better. We can't afford to lose anybody, able bodies to throw against the Chaos Brigade.
I look at I look at Declan with complete disgust.
Declan returns the look.
Bah, if you've kept a leash on your people anyway, this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Off with their heads, I say. Screw your Chaos Brigade. We'll take them out as any other challenger.
and if
Doubt
if Big Red gets involved there,
We don't care. Great Red will be down here.
yeah, and when he's done down
Yeah, I
here,
know.
where do you think he'll go?
Dimensional gap. Back home.
You'll be dealing with the
He's
outer
not
god.
wrong.
That's what you'll be dealing with.
The room demons. Declan.
Can you not mention those things here?
You can call them.
I have a personal
place.
vendetta with one, and I don't bring it up.
Congratulations.
Anyways,
He's not wrong. Moving on. So, Zekrom, Lord Bale, you don't want anybody to die. Not with the Chaos Brigade being a threat. Nobody. We will punish those that broke the law internally, but they will not be death. Community service.
So what? You're telling me that you're just gonna
Jane.
sit there and strap them down and make them breed others while keeping them in prison? Because anything less than that is a disservice to my mother, who died to protect me and keep me alive. Hell, anything less than their deaths is a disservice to my mother, who sacrificed her life to save me.
I understand the feeling of loss, miss. Believe me, I do. I've lived through 2 wars. Many of my family and friends have been murdered right before my eyes, both through betrayal
For
and
no
through
reason?
combat.
For no reason? We weren't in a war with your people. Your people showed up and killed my mother. They killed my village.
Esther,
All
I
of the people
remember
I played
one of
with
your
for
own
no
fired
reason.
the first shot. We didn't fire the shot. One of your
One of my own. You're talking about Kuroka, who was taken in by a devil house, and then that devil tried to experiment on her little sister. You're telling me that you think that wouldn't have caused an issue?
She killed her master. The law.
It doesn't
is
matter
absolute.
what her.
It does.
No,
It
no, it
happened,
does
yes.
not. No,
You
it
do
does
understand.
not.
You are not talking.
No,
She became
you
a
are not
devil.
understanding.
She became a devil, and thus
Yes,
is
she became
subject
a
to
devil.
devil laws.
Okay, fine. But that does not mean that you had the right to come kill my kin. Because she was a
You
devil.
fired the first shot.
No, we did not, because we did not offer you her. You guys took her in.
So we are at an impasse. I guess there will be war.
no, there will not.
Lord Valeful, Duke, Bale. I am open to discussion, but they want complete death. I want them.
You've made no counter offer.
Yeah, that
Because
is
your
true.
main offer is bad.
Okay, then make it
Counteroffer.
better.
Right, here's your counteroffer. You get the heads of the research, and that is it.
Even I see that one as bad there, Lord Bale.
No, and all the head researchers, people who are in the laboratories, the people who are experimenting, they get delivered to the Yaokai to face judgment.
I reach over and tap both Yasaka and Navarian.
But the guards, the family, those who were just following orders from their lord, because they couldn't refuse, because if they would have been labeled as criminals and rogue and stray devils. They get let go.
I tap Yasaka's. I tap Yasaka behind the. I tap one of Yasaka's tails to give her the. Go ahead to start counter negotiations. Because I've got him. I've got Lord Bale riled up now. I've done my job.
He's not really riled up, but yeah, he gave his he lowballed you basically, but you highballed him, so
Now we got to find a middle ground.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I also did that because she told me if I started getting too worked up to tap one of her tails with mine, so she knew to step in.
while the counteroffer is better than just nobody dying, it's still not enough. Because what classifies as a head researcher? People would still get away. Those who are just following orders is no excuse.
there are some that actually did enjoy what they did. You can't deny that, there, Lord Bale.
I can, because you have no proof.
I'm glaring death at Lord Bale right now.
Here we go. Proof, 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 proof. We have proof. So many gravestones. Buried, cremations.
That
Those
proves
given their final rites. That's proof enough that people enjoyed killing and torturing.
To be fair, that is proof of death, yes. But it doesn't prove that the individual that did it enjoyed it. That's what he's getting at.
Then we'll have a pretty problem because we can't prove it. And if we can't prove that, then they could get declared innocent due lack of proof. No. The timing has passed. Thus, we deserve justice. The longer that you devils drew this out, the worse it became when the check was cashed in.
Is genocide for genocide justice?
It's the law of the jungle, girl.
The law of the weak.
My eyes shift to Lucy and then to Declan after he said that. I'm just like, did your family die protecting you so that you could escape? No.
Enough. Ezra speaks up. We're here to talk about compromises. We're not here to throw emotion into the mix. Yes, Shia, you've been hurt. You've been traumatized, and you have all the justification in the world to see it burn to the ground. That is not justification to allow for other genocide versus genocide. If you think that is okay, then you could turn your badge in. I don't want that. You're a valued member of this team. You are a valuable member of RDI. You are a valuable friend. But no one, and I mean no one, in my circle, in anybody I know, if they allow genocide, they are my enemy. And I will say this as the Secretary right now. I will put you down with extreme prejudice. Do not
That's all
pass
I got.
go. Do not collect 200. You will get the mantle of the Crimson King, and I will kill you.
I sit straighter in my chair and go, well, fine.
You
Lord
put
Bale.
that badge on the table, you will die. Well, not really, but talk to Bale. Bale,
Lord Bale.
talk to the Yaokai.
I want the main perpetrators, the majority of the Nibarius who were responsible and involved in the deaths of my kin. Give me that, and we might be able to reach an agreement. Other than that, there's no possible way to get through this.
Lord Bale looks at you. He breathes a sigh.
An eye for an eye is going to make the world go blind at this rate, because looking at the fights ahead, we're going to need 5, but we're only down to 1.
Lord Bale says after this, all right. I will need a couple of influence checks. One from Drax.
Yep. Influence and blood dirt.
Okay.
Great.
One from Shia.
Not
One.
bad.
All right.
On 0 rule of cool, definitely not bad.
I mean, same here.
I'm just thinking because Shia, your influence was directed towards Yasaka and New Harriet.
Mine
Whereas
was
Drax's
towards.
was towards Lord Bale.
So he's more calculating mine out than yours.
Yes, yours will be your response to Bale's counteroffer because a 23 will. Anybody medium class or lower of the Nibirius shall be spared. You will leave the Paimons entirely alone.
That one I can
And
say I have proof on their involvement of just being helping
he
for
looks to
healing
Ezra.
other people.
I will require the research notes to prevent this tragedy from happening again. Because if that research was required to start from scratch once more people will die. Ezra looks over at Seraphal. Seraphal just nods. The research notes are with the Duke of Beelzebub.
May I
If you
add
want access to them, you will have to talk to Satan.
May I add a caveat to just so it doesn't get into the wrong hands, other than Lord Bale himself and Ajuka?
Lord Valefor, you may speak. My patience is wearing thin.
The only thing for the caveat is that you and Ajuka only have access. Nobody else knows that you guys know about the research. That's my caveat.
Counter. My personally handpicked, and Ajuka will be able to screen them, scientists from my faction.
I actually
I
do
can
value
easily
your...
agree to that.
Yeah, that's why I was going to say this. I do actually value your judgment. So, and I know you are level-headed, and you are really good to work with. So, I can accept that as long as Ezra's okay with it.
That's fine by me. I'm just here to make sure war doesn't. Any side deals are not my prerogative.
Yes, you're just better at knowing when somebody's being shafted, but in this case, I know Lord Bale will not.
I lean back, and one of
As
my
long as the
I-
Yaokai accept that it's just the high class and above of the Nibirius who were involved.
my one of my tails sneaks behind. Oh God, why can't I remember his fucking name?
Nuharian.
Nuharian, and double taps his back, letting him speak for the next part.
You're 21. Shia, your influence will work. 21 will do it. So whichever way you want, if you want to accept Lord Bale's deal, let me know, and Nuharian will accept it. Grudgingly. To make it look like the devil's got the better end of the.
Can you give us three a private area to discuss?
Twilight literally jumps out of Ezra's shadow.
Oh, hi, teacher.
She smiles melancholily, but she smiles. Right this way. Break for 5 minutes. We reconvene.
Cool. That gives me time to make food.
Lord Bale just stays at the table and drinks. Ezra is pensive.
Lord Bale, would you like a refresher on your drink?
I would love that, Lord Fairfall.
Then if you would excuse me, I'll be right back.
Head off with the West and East yokai leaders.
We'll start with you guys.
Which, because we're
Alright.
leaving the room, I just quickly say this to Shia. I go, trust me, we do want to get this settled.
And I just I know we want to get this settled, but I want to have a conversation with the two people who I need to keep in good graces of.
Yeah. Which, because they're also coming out, would you two like a refresher on your drinks when you get back? And I say that to Nuharian and Yasaka.
They just nod.
Tea or coffee?
Bah, sake if you got it.
I could see if I have some nice sake
I
in
just
store.
Yep, sake, silver vine, please.
I can see if we have some. But my family didn't really go to Japan often. So, if I have to, I will go get some. And I pretty much just go collect everything. Probably have to jump to Japan and back, but I get whatever I need. And then come back to the room. And then now you guys can shift the shit.
All right, so we've got a slight deal. Not what I would like, but what are you thinking, Isaka? Much like you, Nuharian, I would prefer more heads to roll, but I have a feeling this is the highest Lord Bale will go for. So we have to come to an idea. Do we want to fight a war, or do we take the deal? What about you, girl?
I'd like a little more than what we got, but it's not completely out of the question to accept. I say we add in anybody whose name was in there who shows prejudice? I don't know how to put it. Mother, you know what I'm saying, don't you?
Somewhat. I understand.
Because I don't care what their rank is. If they were directly involved, I want them taken care of.
Luckily
The
for
problem with this
us, their pedigree actually will go. Their rank of devil nobility, the high class and above, would be the ones that would be in charge of it. They'd look down on medium and low class people, so they would never let them anywhere near anything like that. At least that's what I know from Devil Society.
So then, you think that's a good deal, Uncle?
Brr. No, but I prefer to let all their heads roll. We could fight them. No, Harrion. I know.
I mean, you're not wrong. We could fight them. But do we really want to have this going on with the Chaos Brigade moving against everything in existence? And I will say that is not just an idle threat from RDI. That is the truth. That is what brought us down to the underworld in the first place.
So you truly believe that there are Chaos Brigade here trying to summon Great Red? I thought it was just a bluff.
No, I will tell you 100% true. Ezra does not play around. He does not bullshit. He tells the truth no matter what. No matter how bad it hurts, he tells the truth. As much as I hate the man, he tells the truth.
Hmm.
Yasaka knows this. After all, he saved my life once. And I've been fighting alongside him ever since.
While Ezra Burton is known to bluff in negotiations, he wouldn't bluff if something about that. The only lies Ezra ever makes are ones he doesn't tell you. He will leave out information, 100%. You have to ask the right questions or you might be led into a trap. But if you ask the right questions, he will tell you the right answer.
And when it was stated, he confirmed it.
All right. Fine. I may be a war hawk, but I know when to tactically retreat. We'll accept the deal.
Thank you,
And we
Uncle.
can make all the executions public. I will not.
I agree.
I will not budge on that one. They will be public.
Public and broadcast to all yokai. So not only the devils see what happens, but the yokai get to feel a sense of the devils actually doing something, which might bring us closer together in the end.
Maybe. They will lose face regardless of anything. Because a lot of people are being executed, so the old Satan faction will gain some steam. It just depends on how much steam. But that's not what we give a fuck about. That is how they spin their propaganda.
Yes, how they spend their propaganda. And, you know, what will make this even better? We can ask them to really do research into it and take care of lower ranks that actually involved themselves willingly and not under coercion. Because Twilight and a few others in RDI can question people.
If you can get your boss to accept that, he looked pretty angry.
I'm pretty sure I can get him to accept this part. Get the lower ranks who are actually willingly involved on the chopping block via actual interrogation by third party, aka RDI. It'll take time. They won't be public executions, but they will be executed.
We'll have to be afterwards. We won't be able to make that deal here. You know that.
Well, we can make it part of said deal here, but they won't be executed right away.
Lord Bale won't allow that.
Again, let me finish. Get the lower ranks that were actually involved in it, that the yokai will now stand with the King faction and the New Satan faction versus the OSF, which will actually empower them. A small counter to their offer that will put them in a better place in the long run. You know I'm right. We get more heads, and they get our support. And I look at my mother.
You're playing with fire, Shia. If this breaks down because of it, it will be war.
I think he'll agree, because then their position is saved. He's trying to save face and save what exists of their system. So if we offer our assistance against the OSF, to keep them out, don't you think that would help?
Girl, we don't give a fuck about what they do. We're worried about Yaokai.
Yes, I know we're worried about yokai, and we want revenge for my kin.
What we have right
if-
now, it's not a bad deal. I'll be honest, not a bad deal. But as Yasaka said, you could try to get more heads, especially of the lower ranked. But I might be able, I would say, instead of allowing, let the new Satan faction. I don't think Lord Bale personally likes if you allow the new Satan faction to investigate, specifically maybe a Joker Beelzebub or Falbium, Asmodeus.
Okay, so we add that as our caveat then. We get the upper echelon, and we have the New Satan faction investigate to see whether the people were involved willingly or under coercion. But we direct that directly towards the New Satan faction and let them deal with it.
Keep the lower tier as an in-house type deal. That way, those deals can be made in-house. Obviously,
Okay.
we'd like them to be thrown in. We like them to be killed, but the new Satan faction wouldn't allow that. Neither would the Great King faction. They would probably just assign varying levels of punishment shall fit crime. That's as most as we can ask for, girl.
I agree. I'm good with that. Okay, then let's head back. Thank you, mother, uncle.
I just hope this doesn't go up in flames.
If it goes up in flames, we go up in flames together. I'll fight right by your side.
Lovely. All right, everybody reconvenes.
I come in with the drinks. I'm just like, I look at the yokai first. I go, got some sake. Actually, I went to Japan for it.
Lovely. They take one drink, and that is it.
I hand out all the drinks that were needing to be refilled, and then I sit back in my chair. And I look at Lord Bale, and I go, ready to reconvene.
Have we come to an agreement?
We'd like to make one caveat to your agreement. Uncle?
The last caveat we'd like to make is that
medium class and lower will be investigated by the New Satan faction to prove culpability. It shall be handled by the devils in-house, and your punishments shall be dealt with by the devils in-house. Roll me influence.
$18.
Secret Bell looks at it, says, "No, you will let them go. My previous deal stands. You try to push on it, bets are off. We will go to war." New Harian looks over and says, "Sorry, girlie." He looks over at Yasaka and nods. "Very well, then. We will accept your deal, Rael. High class and above of the Niberius family that were involved directly and involved in any of the ideas will be given to the Yaokai to face judgment. Your middle class and lower and the Paimons will be ignored." Seacrum smiles. "I'm glad we were able to come to a deal. Lady Seraphor, if you'd be so kind as to hand over the criminals to the Yaokai, we can all go about our very ways." Nuharian looks over at Drax. "If you allow my people inside, I can take them directly."
I look at Ezra just quickly and just go, "You okay with that?"
As long as they're monitored closely.
I'll be there to watch.
We don't break our words.
It's just more of a formality at that point.
Fine.
I will go
You
watch
will
that
have to
personally.
He goes about to do it like, you will have to remove magic, sir. The anti-magic field, we will remove it when you are ready to depart. Otherwise, everything will have to be handled physically. There is no compromise. Damn you dragons and your no compromises. Oh well, fine. I'll go get the Onis.
I will accompany.
Get the Onis. Lord Bale stands up. "Then I shall bring the Paimons away from him and the lower classes.
I
Not
look
to
at
worry.
Lord Bale.
Seraphol Leviathan and Shazek's Lucifer will make sure that I am on my best."
What did little Paimon call Shia again?
Miss Wigglesworth?
Miss Wigglesworth. And I look at Bale and go, tell little Miss Paimon that Miss Wigglesworth is doing okay.
He looks confused. "I will pass on the message." And Shia, you got promoted. You're Duchess Wigglesworth. Remember?
Oh, right. Right. That's my bad.
Wigglesworth.
No, it's all good. Don't worry about it. Like Lord Bale just looks confused. Like, "I will pass on the message. Lady Leviathan, I have my people to take." "Of course, Lord Bale." As he starts walking up the stairs, Seraphol quickly grabs your arm, Declan, and whispers in your ear, "Stay safe. I know you're about to go after the Chaos Brigade."
Always. I haven't made it this far to die in this last battle.
I look at Isaka and Niharian.
Yeah, you guys are outside with Drax. Yasaka looks. She apologizes to you, Shia. "I wish we could have gotten more."
I do too. But I'm sure the New Satan faction will actually push for investigations into it themselves, in all honesty.
I mean, you're not wrong on that. Knowing Sir Zex, he's not going to
Knowing
let
Sir
that
Zex.
roll. Anyways, just in
It was
general.
more show for Seraphol. I
Yeah.
didn't expect Lord Bale to actually agree to that part. I expected the New Satan faction to go, oh, wait, they just opened a door for us, and we could get a little bit more power from this if we find some damning evidence on some of the lower class.
To be
And
fair,
show
Shia.
the King faction.
To be fair, Shia, you were dealing with Lord Bale. He is really good at negotiations, and he makes sure that nobody's shafted in a deal. However, he doesn't want anybody to die himself, considering our numbers are limited here. To be fair, I'm also
And
making sure
there's
that my house
literally
is common
3.
ground.
There's literally 3 of my kin left. I have 3 sisters left in this world.
Exactly.
Even if they're not blood related. And
So.
2 of which aren't even actual yokai anymore. They're devil.
Yes, and one is with one of the people I'm with, aka Rias, and the other is still.
The other is non-negotiable.
I was gonna say the other one is still good, healthy, and Yasaka knows it. So
she's working for Yasaka, so hush, quiet.
I know. Why do you think I didn't say anything other than Yasaka knows that she is fine? Anyways, you are free to visit there, Yasaka. And sorry, your name escapes me. I'm bad with names.
Nuharian.
Nuharian.
How is it so hard? Everybody seems to get my name. Oh, I know why. Because they're too distracted by your massive honkers, you sucker.
Okay, on my end, it's more of I'm still a little.
Who cares about the chiseled body of Nuharian when they can stare at a pair of fat fucking Nuharian?
Uncle, why? Mom, why would you just? Why would you be like that to Mom? Please, please don't be like that to Mom.
Anyways, he's having fun. It's fine. I'm just glad that everything was able to be worked out without war, because I don't want to see any more lives snuffed out, other than whoever is needed to have their life snuffed out.
I really wish we could have gotten a little bit more, but
Sir Zex and Lady Leviathan are on it. Trust me.
I know.
It'll probably be a hidden
dad.
investigation, but an investigation's an investigation.
I do hand over the bottle to Nuharian and Lady Yasaka, and I go, I did buy it for you guys, so this is my gift for coming down here and being civil.
Civil? I wanted people dead.
Yeah, but you still kept a cool level head. That's why I'm saying civil. You talked it out.
You were more level-headed than me. You actually tried to talk me down.
Which is hard to do. I tried to talk her down when I was in the same room as her. That's why she got sent to Yasaka in the first place.
Yeah, I almost activated Balance Breaker.
Juggernaut, actually.
Yeah, Juggernaut. I almost activated Juggernaut. I just turned my head away from Neharian. My cheeks fucking bright red.
Inside Lord Shax's house. So very ballsy.
Yeah, I would have done it.
So
yeah, well, the head of Nibarius that was there with Lord Shax was totally just baited me into it.
Yeah, he actually did. But however, we tried.
I would have totally killed him too, and then I glare at Drax. He stopped me.
It was either that or have a war happen, and I wasn't gonna have that. Anyways, besides the point.
Who says a war would have happened? It would have been the death of one more.
No, don't worry. We know that he's gonna get his fucking due at some point. Anyways.
Well, he's part of the upper echelon, so he's getting his due and getting turned over to our troops. So,
Yeah, Lord Nabarius will be
Yeah.
turned over.
So that's why I said he'll get his due. You guys have full rights to do whatever the fuck you want with him. Which, also, I do want to say this. My thing, yes, I am a part of the New Satans. However, RDI is my first priority. Even Sir Zex knows that. That's why I'll always look to Ezra for guidance. I'm guessing she had probably filled you in on how Ezra works. And
a little
Lady
bit.
Asaka.
Well, Yusaka already knew because Yusaka called him to save me, so.
Yeah. So.
I just look over at Harry and I go, "Yeah, hey uncle, I got pulled into some sort of weird spatial dimension bullshit thing, and Mom brought in RDI to save me, so I do owe them a lot.
Right, when we
I
were.
really don't want to piss them off.
I do look at Shia. I actually. Like, when we were leaving the Paimon's place, after I found those research notes, I hope I didn't bite down too hard carrying you out when I was in my fox form.
No, you were fine there.
Good.
I mean, you got my scruff, so we're all good.
Sure, but
Scruff doesn't hurt.
I was more or less thinking about if I bit too hard to accidentally break skin.
I mean, the skin on the scruff is pretty
Durable. But still.
Yeah.
Teeth are sharp.
Anyways.
But I do hope to see you guys again.
Maybe on to better terms next time.
Ah, Edward. Didn't expect you to be here.
Yeah, people are the Onis are carrying people out. You guys are ready to go.
Well,
I look at Harry and Yasaka and I'd be like, I gotta go face the music for my actions now.
we'll make sure she doesn't get in too much shit. But
I mean, if
it's Ezra.
I highly doubt Boss would do anything to actually upset these two at this moment.
No, he knows not to. But it's more of we're trying to save you from being sore.
Not only do I have these two, but I have the Egyptians on my side technically.
Norse.
MP9.
I'm the Egyptian.
No. Remember, most of my kin are in the Dewat. So I have the Egyptians on my side.
Well, they're already
And then
dead,
I have
so
the
the Egyptians don't give a fuck.
Yeah, that's why it's more of
But
they're
he
more on
created a
Drax's
paradise
side.
For our kin.
Yeah.
He created a paradise for my kin.
You have like best.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
I
get
have Bast.
one goddess.
Yeah.
So I have Bast on my side on the Egyptian side. I've got the Norse on my side.
Which
some of them, not many like Loki.
Yeah.
But you got Grandma, you got Loki, you got
Zeus.
Hela.
Zeus is Egyptian.
Thor.
Zeus is grandpa.
Thor. Odin is grandpa. You're thinking Greek with Zeus.
Yeah, and sorry, that's where I have connection.
Yeah,
That's
which I do.
My brain went.
You're fine.
At the same time.
But Drax does head pat you with his non-robotic head and just goes, "Yeah, still for the Egyptian side, I still have more connections than you." And then walks away.
I have a connection with them.
True.
So,
True, but still.
Just stick my tongue out.
Yeah.
Like
Anyways.
normally would.
Plus, I didn't give all the sake away.
Woohoo! I give both Yasaka and Naharian a hug each, and then, all right, I'll see you guys later. Take care of them. Record some memory crystals or maybe some video of some of the executions for me? Because I need to go help RDI. As much as I
really
want to just come watch in person, I need to go help them.
That's
I cannot
going to
let
take
what happened
time,
with
so
Chaos
it'll likely be long enough for you to have already had time to go back and visit.
True, however, it depends on when they do the thing that they plan to do. I say through the badge. Anyways, Ezra, which room are you in? I'm coming to you.
Currently back in the war room.
Cool. Meet you there. And then my badge goes silent.
I follow Drax, just waving at Isaka and Naharian.
Now that we've got that situation rounded out,
Walk into the office with Drax. Hey, Ezra.
Hi, Shia.
Well, whenever you give the word, you can let Edward know when to do what he needs to
Sorry,
do to
not
let them
sorry.
out. Don't worry. He knows that right now it's mission critical, so I think your getting yelled at is gonna be later.
No, I'm gonna let Robin handle your punishment.
Ooh. Yeah, I can't save you. At least with Ezra I can bargain with him.
Again,
I said bargain.
I said
And
I look at Ezra again. I said sorry, not sorry. Sorry for putting you guys into the middle of this, but not sorry for what I did. Because I respect you and RDI, but it needed to happen.
This is gonna be one hell of a fucking final fight.
yeah.
Sorry, Edward, I'm denying you your blom. I need to place people before anybody gets into this room, so I'm placing you down beforehand. So
Yeah.
I'm denying you your blom.
For just one fight.
One denial
it's
of blom.
fine.
But
It's fine. I'll have like 5 more opportunities.
Yeah, you'll get it. You'll get it for the trihexa fight. I won't take your blom away.
Is Sir Zek still in the room?
He's everybody is gone, so he's in the war room with you guys now.
I do look at Sir Zek.
He looks tired.
Other
Look
than
over and go. Sorry, Sir Sex. But I'm not sorry.
What's in the past is in the past.
and I know you and Seraphil are still gonna do stuff, even though Bale is gonna be upset. Because I would like to see.
I'm less worried about Bale and more worried about the old Satan.
Chaos Brigade. An old Chaos faction, yeah.
Maybe we can somehow get a peace treaty with the yokai at some point after this. Hopefully.
There's a bit too much bad blood between us, though.
It's gonna take time.
It's gonna take a lot of time, possibly centuries.
But
I just have the general feeling that the upcoming fights aren't going to be the worst ones that we're going to have to deal with.
I look at Sir Zek and I go, I mean, if you can convince them that they are a direct threat to us, we will come. They will come straight to your side to fight with you against them.
we didn't have any thinking that they wouldn't.
It's happening in the Underworld right now, they don't see them as a direct threat, unfortunately.
Oh yeah, no, we know. We know that the yokai don't want anything spilling into their neck of the woods, so we're not totally out of the loop. We even knew that when I was part of the OSF. When I was.
Oh, this is so good. No, ignore
Oh
me.
no.
Shh.
Anyways,
I
but
will say this. I was counting the executives of the hero faction, and oh boy,
oh, this is gonna be fun. Oof. Um,
there's 8.
yeah, it's gonna be fun. Anyways, I do look at Surzex and I go, so anything you can bring on light on the Chaos Brigade on your end or no?
Just that while some members of the old Satan faction have been taken out of the equation by you all, and during peace treaties, peace talks between the 3 factions years ago, we still have 2, possibly 3 problems.
Fair enough.
Shalba Beelzebub, Euclid Lucifuge, and for the third final possible one, Rizavim Livian Lucifer.
Hmm. I can at least say this. I wish I can do more to help, but I don't have a full set. Even if I did, trying to put a Duke in a position like that, I don't think many devils would go for it, would they? Unless somehow a Duke was promoted.
Vale4 is already a 72 pillar clan.
Hmm.
Yeah, Vale4 is.
But I'm saying, as meaning like for a singular member of the clan now, because sister is currently doing her own thing, and it's just me dealing with the devils.
Mm-hmm. Well, Jack just smiles, and you better get started in revitalizing the Vale4 family then.
Really? Really?
Jack just smiles. I have 2 sons. What's your excuse?
Saving the world every Tuesday can be a bit tough on
That, yeah.
that side of life.
Ezra just smirks and says, "Not for lack of trying, mind you."
Yeah. Plus, you'd probably kick my ass if something went wrong, in general.
Jack just smiles. You all be careful going after the Chaos Brigade. Due to current situations, we will be unable to dispatch any backup to you.
We'll do our best to not get any damage, but that's like trying to catch smoke. Impossible of doing.
We will try to square this away quickly and send various peerages to assist you as quick as we can. We will also notify the Heaven and the Grigori, see if they can't give a little assistance. But you're on your own for a while. It's fine, Father. We'll be okay.
We've probably honestly already faced worse. And we're probably going to face worse than this.
Just stay safe.
We will do our
That's all I
best.
ask. If it looks like that something may go wrong with the Chaos Brigade and you might lose your life, cut your losses. Land can be regrown. Your lives cannot.
regrown and in some cases reclaimed, though those cases are gonna be a bit more difficult.
Can't believe this worked out this perfectly. Holy shit. That's
Anyways,
wild. Also, I think I'm really this because ooh, if I set this up correctly, it's gonna look amazing. Hopefully I did. But that won't be this session set.
that's all good. But
Because Cody's gone, so and I need Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. That's the session. Next up on the agenda is you guys heading straight for the Dakarabia territory. Meet back up with Scarlet and put an end to this.
Oh.
For those of you who can't remember, Scarlet is Declan's childhood friend, Scarlet Dakarabia, who's really good at making potions and ritual alchemy ingredients.
I'd just like to state that Lucy is very fucking disappointed in Shio. He's very angry.
Hanky. Ezra just feels. Well, Ezra's going to let Robin handle the punishment. Because, damn. Trusted you not to blow your cool. You blew your top off. But that's fine. It's understandable. Hindsight's 2020.
You know, at the same time, Ezra expected her not to blow her cool, but, you know, at the same time, he should have known.
There was a possibility. He knew there was a possibility. That's why he's not doing anything too drastic. And he's allowing his wife, who is a grandmaster tactician, to handle a just punishment.
Hence
Hope you
why
like community service. At Raccoon City Elementary School.
I mean,
yeah, she will love that completely.
It would be
D-rank. You'll be doing D-rank requests
for a bit.
For a bit, under Robin's supervision, and also some anger management courses.
But I mean, to be fair,
maybe some therapy with Dr. Maruki. Maybe.
But to be fair, outcome for punishment not extremely bad.
No, because Ezra is understanding. And
yeah. I mean, the punishments could have been a lot worse.
It could have been hell of a lot worse. Could have handed you off to Lilith.
Or I could have literally just pulled off my badge, handed it to you, and stayed with the yokai completely.
Yeah, that would have been the end of that.
Yeah.
And if the punishment gets too bad from them, I can still take off the badge and walk away.
Yeah, but it's not going to be too. It's not going to be anything like. You disobeyed a direct order. There's got to be a consequence for that. But extenuating circumstances, Robin will take those into effect, and the punishment will fit.
Exactly, like I said, the indecision is with me.
Yeah, in general, it could have been worse.
She is not being fair. I will literally just hand my badge and teleport away to go be with Yusaka.
It'll be therapy. You will have to go to therapy.
But I mean, that's fair. But anyways, yeah. So for the first stream back since I've been back here, not bad stream actually.
No. About 3 hours.
Yeah. I might do another stream later. Gerd might. Just don't know what yet. Probably try out the Twitch integration for Quarantine Zone. Last checkpoint.
Ezra may sneak in a fitness hour there. But It's just to make you stronger, so I hope you don't mind that one.
You know, fitness hours are not something she shies away from ever. So
That's more of a reward than a punishment.
It's still a sparring match, and Ezra's not holding back.
I mean,
yeah.
when does he?
Quite
Anyway.
He doesn't use both balance breakers.
True.
Yeah.
And
True,
he
true, true,
hasn't
true.
used Excalibur's Juggernaut drive equipment on any of you.
True, 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 true.
If we are done
Okay.
for the session,
Make up.
later. Night.
Laters.
Night.
But yeah, for everybody that is here, thank you guys for joining in. And thank you to all of RDI for always making it fun to do literally this. I honestly, if it wasn't with you guys, I don't think I'd be streaming this. Because this is actually fun every time we do D&D. Yeah, sure, we can get heated at each other, but I mean, at the end of the day, we come back and literally just have fun.
Do it again.
Yeah, we come back, do it again, and then everything shifts perspective. It's great. It's always an ever-changing thing with us.
Yes.
So, for the new people that have joined us, I hope you guys enjoyed. And for everybody that got a gifted sub, we hope you enjoy the gift and hope to see you guys around. And I forgot to say this when you guys got them. Dealer, give them their chips and deal them in.
Oof, that's
Something. Oof.
no. I needed to know what would happen if you guys fail this.
That's why I said that's something.
That's
No! AG, no, bad.
on.
AG, the fact that she is gone, we need her slightly. One of the other people are not here. We definitely
No. He's talking about giving more gifted subs.
I know, I'm trying to draw it away.
That's why I'm saying no. No more. Bad. Bad lizard. Anyways, all jokes aside.
And honestly, if anything, AG, careful or you'll pop the tail off.
Turn it into a fucking omelet.
Not gonna ask.
It's a joke with another friend, but it works for AG because they both use the same gimmick as being a kaiju.
Yes, and then there's a little happy boy we also got to worry about too.
Happy's fine. Happy doesn't have to worry about that. Oh, speaking of, can we get a shout out for Happy? If Happy is still in chat. Yeah, he is. Thank you there, Chaos. I need to find a new thing for clips. So sorry that no clips are popping up.
And also one for Bear as well.
Yeah, and Bear is also a really good person to chill with when he does go live. I do recommend going to check out both streams. Both really good people. And yeah. But until next time, stay happy, stay positive, and see you in the next stream.
And
Bye.
hold on, before we get it, we can raid over into the Tainted one.
Ooh, is he live?
Yes.
Well, you know how to do the raid command, yeah? You should be able to set that up. But as he sets that up,
Sponsors, Raid Shadow Legends.
fuck off, Robert. Anyways, I'll talk to you all later.
Not actually
Bye.
sponsored.
Metal wings on fire climb so high in the land of steel where shadows sigh. Builders of dreams in a world of chrome, red dragon's breath marks their only home.